Good afternoon and welcome. I am excited to have you all here and also very excited to introduce you to an amazing lineup of wonderful speakers throughout this afternoon. We are here today on one of the most compelling and important conversations of our time. As we wonder with the changes in technology, how to discern what is real and what is fake, what is truth and what is a lie. It is a rather terrifying struggle. There's a lot of really amazing things that AI can do. And thankfully, there are a lot of amazing technologies helping us to combat the deepfake problem. But the issue of deepfakes is pervasive. It is impacting our children, our businesses, our governments, and our own perception of what to believe and what to understand is a lie. It also has the challenge of the liar's dividend of saying, well, if something is fake, or maybe it was real, but if I say it was fake, I can get away with something, or I can cause confusion or chaos. So these are very, very serious problems. And thankfully, I have amazing experts with me today to chat about them. And also with all of you in the audience, I welcome your questions throughout the day and after. I'm Judi Germano. I'm the co-director of the NYU Center for Cybersecurity. I'm an adjunct professor of law and distinguished fellow at NYU Law School, also an adjunct professor at Cornell Law School. And I have been working on cybersecurity issues for a lot of years. In fact, this March, right now, is the 30-year anniversary of what is one of the, if not the, it depends which AI bot you ask, but it may be the very first cyberspace and the law symposium that I coordinated as a symposium host in 1996. I was very young at the time, or very old at the time, whatever, yeah, bad joke, I ruined it. Anyway, 1996 was my third year of law school, and at the time, there were a couple of cases coming out, not even yet published, on cyberspace stuff. And I thought, wow, that's really cool, and I'm in this role on my journal as research and symposium coordinator, I should talk about technology. So if you look back at my career, it looks like concerns about these important issues of deepfakes and cybersecurity have been crafted in my mind for all the years, but it was much more haphazard than it may look. But back in 1996, the symposium covered questions of how do we protect our children online? How do we combat fraud and abuse? How do we understand intellectual property rights? And where and how do we respect the First Amendment in this land of cyberspace? 30 years later, those are still really important questions, and the conversation has continued. So I'm honored to be here with you all, and in my roles in research and education and business to mix them up together and talk about things. But today, we have a series of panels where we're focused on business leadership, technology developments, front of mind, governance policies for corporations, and all of those in our panel. I do have official CLE language that Mariana has given me, so I will put on my eyeglasses, which I didn't need 30 years ago, but hey, and read that language to you. I feel I should use a dramatic voice, but this event has been approved to offer a total of 3.5 New York State CLE credits. The breakdown of CLE credit is as follows. Each fireside chat is approved to offer a 0.5 New York State CLE credits in the category of areas of professional practice. Each panel is approved to offer 1 New York State CLE credit in the category of cybersecurity, privacy, and data protection general. And attendees who remain for the duration of the conference will not only enjoy our wonderful reception afterwards, but will earn 1 credit in the category of areas of professional practice and 2.5 credits in the category of cybersecurity, privacy, and data protection general. As a reminder, for those of you seeking CLE, make sure you sign in and out. There's an attendance sheet out front at the registration table. Make sure you note when you come and when you go. And we can't give you credit if you don't sign. So see the wonderful people at the registration desk with any questions, and there's hard copies of materials on request, and there are evaluation forms. Please fill them out. and we hope that you love and enjoy our event. I also want to spend a moment introducing our friends and co-sponsors from Kibu. We have the event is co-hosted with Kibu, and you'll hear from them on our panel today. But we have the CEO and the COO, the two founders, who are here with us, and we are very excited to be sharing with you the Center for Cybersecurity NYU Kibu Deepfake Security Threats Survey, which is available on the registration desk. We in November, December, January, we did a survey of approximately, it was more than 130 individuals who are in the cybersecurity space, asking them questions about the deepfake threats in their enterprises, enterprise focused. And I think that it will be very interesting, since this is the first annual survey, to see how it evolves and how awareness increases over the years. And so the threat survey report gives some highlights of what you're seeing and what organizations are understanding of some of the threats, including what we'll talk about on our panel today. And I want to give great credit and thanks to the team at NYU for organizing this event, for their work on the report, in particular, Ashley Hong and Aisha Sethi, who worked on the report, and Mariana Kozak and Marie Miller, who helped organize the event and make it fabulous. And we have Ginny and Rachel, who are part of our NYU family and the Masters in Cybersecurity Risk and Strategy programming, and we do a lot of collaboration. So with all of that, I thank you again. These are really important issues, terrifying, exciting, wonderful. Glad to have some great people here today to talk to us about it. Welcome.